Hi guys, it's Karina and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell, we're in a different location. It's going to be a very relaxed video because today we are doing a question and answers video, and I used to call these like my hashtag Ask Karina videos, so I guess I'm gonna stick with that name. But I basically asked you guys to ask me some questions on Snapchat, so we're gonna try to do a little video Snapchat question and answer, so it's gonna be a little different. And I think Leo's gonna join me today because he always likes sitting on my lap, but I'm gonna do hopefully a full video on this little guy soon. But you guys have seen like glimpses of him, but he's my little baby. Did you just burp? Yes, you did. I have a different setup. I apologize, my apartment isn't the most aesthetically pleasing place, so I didn't really have a place to film this, so kind of just made something up right here. These are the flowers that Aunt got me for, or Aunt and Leo got me this year for Valentine's Day, and I just have some, you know, random stuff in the back. But we are going to get started. I have all of the snaps over here. Oh my goodness, I just lost a snap. Okay, I'm sorry, Chauncey, I didn't get your question. Please send it to me after this video and I will definitely answer it for you directly on Snapchat. But let's just move on to the next question. Question is from Quinn, and her question is,
I was wondering how you manage your YouTube account. Do you have someone who helps you with the new laws or like collabs, or do you do it by yourself?
okay, so her question was if I have anybody that helps me. So I am part of a network, but they don't really help me manage my YouTube channel. They just kind of sometimes give me like sponsorship deals or stuff like that. So they don't really manage my channel with all the emails and everything. I do that all by myself. I don't have anybody helping me. I personally just prefer to do it that way, just so that I have full control over my channel. Not that having like a manager or something wouldn't allow me to have full control, but I like knowing what's going on, and I feel like that's the beauty in just doing everything yourself. I'm kind of a control freak-ish, so I don't know, I just like to handle things on my own, and I think my channel isn't big enough to a point where I need someone to help me with it. So I do love doing it on my own, and it's been like that since the very beginning. Next question is from Cassie G.
Hi Karina, what has been your best music festival experience and why?
Ooh, I love that question because I have been to so many music festivals, and Cassie, thank you for your question, and I love you too. I think my best music festival experience, oh man, that's a hard one because I feel like each festival is different. So like EDC was, I went there for my 21st birthday, and that was an amazing experience. It was definitely crazy, but it was amazing. I don't know if I would do it again just because it was so hectic, but it was a good like first experience. But I think overall, if I had to choose, I think the best experience that I've had, oh my gosh, it's so hard to choose. I don't know why this is so hard for me. Okay, so I guess I have two answers. I love the hard events just because I prefer that kind of music. I'm really into like trap music. I really like stuff like, I'm really into Marshmello, RL Grime. So RL Grime is like trap music. I don't know, I just feel like Hard Summer has a lot of trap music, so I think that's why I like it. And I would say Coachella for the experience, because last year we went to Coachella, didn't really know what to expect, but it was so much fun. And the experience, just when people say Coachella is an experience, it really is an experience. It's not just you're gonna go for the music, you're going for the entire festival, the camping, the meeting people, just the vibes there were amazing. So I think I would have to say overall experience, Coachella was one of my favorites, and I cannot wait to go back this year. Next one is from Scott S. Wong. Oh, it's a Scott. Excuse me, I'm sick. So that wasn't really a question, but Scott always sends me, I have no idea who he is, I've never met him in person, but he knows that I am really obsessed with dogs, so he always sends me like snaps of his dogs, and I think it's adorable. So this one is from Mango Grace.
How do you balance school plus a relationship plus all the other things?
So how to balance school. So for me, I have school, I have work, I have YouTube, and I have a relationship. So it's kind of a lot, not gonna lie, but I think Personally for me and Anthony don't really see each other that often. It's kind of weird because we live together, but we don't see each other very often. So it is a little hard to balance like that relationship part. I feel like with school, YouTube, and work, I'm fine. The relationship part, it's a little difficult. So on the weekends, we try to reserve like one day where we just hang out with each other. This is so hard because the question is just so vague, and there can be so many things. You can be in a long distance relationship, you can live together. It's kind of a hard question to answer, but I would say just make sure you leave time for your spouse. So if you have any free time, get your homework done early, or get your, like for me, I would get my videos done early before the weekend, before I know that I want to spend time with Anthony. Like if I want to have that time with Anthony on the weekend, I need to get all of my work stuff done first, like during the week. So I guess in your free time, instead of maybe like watching a YouTube video here and there, you can get something done so that on the weekends or whenever you're planning on hanging out with your significant other, you will have that time and like not have to worry about anything else, if that makes sense. Hopefully that answer made sense. It's just a really vague question, and it's kind of hard to answer because everyone's relationships are different. There's some people that live together, some people that don't. So it just depends. But if you would like to message me about any like specific stuff, I will be glad to help you. If you see this little toy, this is Leo all the time. So this next one is from Yo Gabby Gabby 422.
Hey Karina, just wanted to know what your favorite eyeshadow palette is. Love you!
Oh, I love you too. So my favorite eyeshadow palette I'm trying to think. At the moment, I think it is the Sweet Peach palette. I absolutely love that palette. I feel like it's the perfect palette for this time right now. Like we're heading into spring, and I think it's the perfect palette for that time. But I would say overall, just for an everyday neutrals palette, I would have to say the Tartelette 2 palette. The Tartelette number 2 palette. That one is perfect. All you need if you're going on like vacation, that's like the only thing that I take. Sometimes I'll go with my Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. So those are definitely my top 3, but I think my top one at the moment, because I feel like it switches a lot, my top one at the moment is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This next one is from Brianna, and I think it's a picture. So does Leo get along with your other dogs? I think that's her first question. Oh yeah, that's the entire question. Okay, so does Leo get along with my other dogs? Yes, he does, surprisingly, because my other dogs right now aren't very socialized. They were never taken to like dog parks. They weren't really taken out very often. My parents were just really busy, so they didn't get that socialization kind of thing. But Leo does get along with them, and they've never really had an issue. Leo is he's pretty timid when it comes to other dogs, so he's not the type of dog to like jump on other dogs and kind of irritate them. So he kind of just stays back, and he knows his place, so he doesn't really cause any issues within the house. Geek Chic 98 said,
Hey Karina, first I wanted to say that you are such an inspiration for me and I love you so much. But my first question is, what are you doing? Full-time YouTube, using your degree? Like I said, are you doing full-time YouTube? Are you planning on going to graduate school, using your degree for a job? So what are you doing?
Oh, that was so sweet. It's gonna make me cry. Okay, so first of all, thank you for your questions, and thank you just for supporting me, because that just means so much to me. I get so emotional when you guys send me snaps like that. So thank you for watching my videos and supporting me. To hear that I'm an inspiration is just like out of this world. So what am I doing right now? So part-time I am working, well, first of all, let me backtrack. In 2015, I graduated with a degree in child development, and my goal is to eventually be an elementary school teacher. So I have my degree. I am currently using my degree to be an instructional assistant at an elementary school. So what I do is I pull students out of class and I help them with like phonics and stuff. Also right now I am in graduate school pursuing my teaching credential and also my master's in education. So yeah, so I'm doing kind of a lot of things at the same time, but I love it because it keeps me busy. And hello, shh, I'm talking. All right, next one is from SGH Lee.
What would you do if your closest guy friend gets a girlfriend for the first time and he has limitations with you now?
Ooh, that's a good question. So if he got a girlfriend and he had limitations with me, I, as a friend, need to respect that relationship. Honestly, I would never give a girl a reason to be uncomfortable with him hanging out around me. But if she did feel uncomfortable with that, I would have to respect that. His future girlfriend is going to be his priority, and I need to respect that, because I feel like if it was switched around, like if Anthony had a best girlfriend and I didn't like Anthony hanging out with her, or I had some sort of issue with her, I would be kind of upset if Anthony didn't, not take my side, but if he didn't respect how I was feeling. Oh, and then also she had another question. How long have you and Anthony been dating? Who made the first move on saying the first I love you? So Anthony and I have been dating for almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in April. And who made the first move on saying I love you? Honestly, you asked both of us, we don't remember. I would say it's him, but I think he would say it's me, so honestly we don't know. So this question is from Aris, and she is asking, or Aris, and they're asking, how do you keep your relationship positive? By the way, I love your videos and I love you. So I love you too. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Honestly, I think keeping your relationship positive has a lot to do with not sweating the small stuff. I used to get mad at Anthony like for the littlest things, like put the seat down when you go to the bathroom, or I don't know, just like really little things that just didn't really need to be brought up. You need to focus on the relationship aspect, the emotional aspect of the relationship, and not worry too much about the little petty little arguments that you're gonna have here and there. So next is from my friend Cindy.
What are your top 3 hair care products? Because your hair is like amazing.
Oh my god, well thanks babe. Honestly, I don't like use that much stuff for my hair. I would say just a good shampoo. I really like Pantene. I know that's not like the best for your hair, but that's the one I use and it smells really nice. So I use Pantene shampoo, conditioner, and then also a really good product to use on your hair is some sort of oil. So whether it's argan oil or just something to run along the ends. Next is from Sylin Vinny.
Hi Karina, first off I have to say I love you and Leo, you all are so adorable. Aww. My question to you is, what are your hopes and dreams for life in general?
Oh, well I love you. That was such a cute question. I guess career-wise, because I feel like that's a huge part of life, I want to eventually be an elementary school teacher, you guys know that. And also, you guys don't know this, but eventually I want to get into the administrative area at a school, so probably becoming a principal. So I really want to get my administrative degree eventually and do that, kind of a really high up there dream, but we're gonna try to get there. And then I guess for personal life, I just eventually want to have a family, so a husband, some kids, you know, maybe another dog, maybe, because I feel like he would get really jealous. So this next question is from Lil Asian 26. What is my current favorite song? So I think my favorite song is the Leave This Place, the ARMNHMR remix. If you haven't listened to it, I will leave a link to it down below. It's so amazing and I can't get over how good it is. It's just one of those songs that just blew me away, and yeah, I don't know, I've just been like really obsessed with that song. So go check it out if you haven't already. I think we're on our last question. So this is May the Asian. She asked advice about entering college. So my number one thing of advice is to appreciate the time that you have during those 4 years in your undergrad. It goes by so fast. You do not even realize how fast it's going by. I honestly wish I was in my undergrad again, just because I had so much fun and you don't really have to stress out about too much. I feel like once you get to like your senior year, you start stressing out about what you're gonna do in life, and it's not fun. So enjoy your early years. Do not stress too much about your grades. Your grades do matter, but if you're getting your degree, that's all you need to graduate, and no one's gonna look at you differently if you have like a little lower GPA than you could have. Enjoy the social part of college, because that's what it's about. All of my closest friends, I have met them in college, and I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, I guess I have a bunch of other college videos. If you would like to watch those, I will leave those linked down below as well. But yeah, if I had to choose one thing to tell you, or two things to tell you, it's number one, enjoy it. savor the time you have in your undergrad. And number 2, Leo. And number 2, don't stress out too much about grades, because in the end that's not going to matter as much as you think it will. So that is it for today's video. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit slower than my usual videos, but if you guys like these kind of chit-chatty videos, let me know. I feel like it's a great time to just talk to you guys, and you guys get to see a little bit of my personality, I guess. And my personality is not that exciting, but you guys get to see a little bit more of me and how I am in real life. If you have any other questions, leave them down below in the comment section and I will answer them directly in this video. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.